Hello trader, welcome back to my channel. This is Jonatux Forex. In today's video, we'll be talking about gaps in Forex. So before now, you should have been seeing different gaps in while trading Forex. That's why I'm making this video. So whenever you see a gap, you know the cause of the gap. You know what caused the gap. Then you can know as well how to trade the gap in Forex markets. So now without wasting much of our time, let me just give you an overview of what gaps is all about in Forex. Okay, let me say that the chart is moving in this direction. The chart is going up. You understand? Then all of a sudden, what happens? You notice that the chart started going down, and later it started going up again. So you see that something happened within this period of time. At this particular spot, there is a gap from here to here. You can see it. So this gap here is what I'm about to tell you about, what caused it and how you can use it to trade and make profits, and as well how to use it to escape liquidity and how to use it to make a sniper entry in Forex market. So this gaps is what this video is all about. So now I finished giving you an overview of what gaps is all about. Let's just move into the live charts so that I can give you instances of where there is gaps. You know, these gaps can be seen during the weekends. They can be seen during the weekends. Apart from the weekend, they can as well be noticed during the intraday trading. For instance, now look at this. This is a gap in Forex. So that's it. This one happened. This is just the new week. Today is Tuesday, and the gap happened because of the because of this weekend. So what causes the gap is because within this weekend, let me say that the market closed here. Market closed here on Friday in the night. Then on Monday, the market opened here. But what was happening is that within this period of time, there was an economic activity going on. So inside these gaps happened within within Saturday and Sunday when the market was closed. So there was an economic activity going on within that period of time that made the market push down and start here. Do you understand? If the economic activity was favorable, it might start above there, but if it's not favorable, it will start below here, below the previous. So when the candlestick closes, next one is meant to start opening at once. But if there is a gap, yeah, you can see it as I'm saying it. But there are sometimes that this gaps does not always occur during the weekends. There are some period where the markets might be ranging, and all of a sudden the market will stop. Market will just cease. People might be wondering what is going on. Is it that I don't have data, or that what is happening? Why is the MT4 have MT4 spoiled? Have they hacked MT4? People will now be asking series of questions. What is going on? Then the next thing, the market will just start from here, pam, and start going up, and later it will still come down. So forming a very huge gap here. You can see forming a very huge gap here. This used to happen during the day. I've noticed it like twice. So, but something used to happen within that period of time. When such a thing happened, you can see that so many people normally lose money. Somewhere that have $500, I've seen such money, the person's money turn to 0.00. That was how the person's account got blown. So, and at the same time, I saw someone that have $400. Immediately, it changed to $8,000 at times. So this is how this gaps works. So it will just change. The price will just change. So the one that normally happen within the intraday traders, that normally happen within intraday day, that doesn't happen within the weekends. Sometimes it can be disastrous, sometimes it can be profitable to some people and to the other people. You know, that's what Forex is all about, when money is shifted from the buyer to the seller, or from the seller to buyer. So that is what happened in these gaps. I've given you the instance how it happened when there is during the weekend, and whenever there is ranging, and the next thing the market breaks out. You see, I've given you an instance here of this particular one here. Then let me get you another instance again before I will go over to other currency pair. You see that these gaps is not just seen only in one currency pair. You can see I'm in GBP USD. You can see is here. So every weekend and sometimes you can see this one is the one I was telling you about, that it occur when the market is ranging for a very period of time. Let me use my trend line. You can see the ranging was here, and you can see there's another range in here, consolidating market here. So what happened? The next thing, the market just pushed up, boom, and you see, you can notice what I've been saying, that the market has been ranging within that period of time, and after some time there was a breakout in this particular consolidation. And what happened? The market just pushed up, boom, and jump, give a whooping gap here. So those that long this market, those that long GBPUSD, or those that buy USD will be in a very big profit. You understand? That they will get their money times 20 or whatever the loss side they are using. But those that short it, their accounts will just get blown at once. You understand? So news can also cause this and the rest of them. So this is GBPUSD. Let me check other currency pair like the gold. You can, and you see that something like that has been happening. You see, this is our gold. You see, look at it here. It happened here because when the candle closes here, the next one is supposed to start here. And what happened? The candle started here, showing that this one happened within the weekend. So that's it. The next one I'll show you is New Zealand USD. You can see that here, you notice that here there is a gap, you see, within the weekend. And how can you use this thing and trade? That's very important. If you want to use this thing and trade, just know that anytime that there is a gap, you see this is a gap here, the markets always try its best to go and cover up the gaps. You can see that the market covered up the gaps here. It's covered it up. So whenever you are trading, you have to be careful so that the market will use the knowledge of gaps to trade. So whenever I see a gap, just bear it in mind that the market must come and fill up the gaps. You can see gap here. This one is one that happened within the intraday. This one happened in the intraday, the one that just break out. So let me get another gap and give you an instance of what I've been saying. Now look at another gap. You see here there is a gap. There's a gap here. We open some of gap. What the market do? The market still come down and cover up the gap, form a wick. You can see a wick here. Make sure that all the gaps are being covered up then before it starts shorting. So you can use this thing as a method and trade and be making your profit in Forex. I use it to escape liquidity so that the market, whenever you are placing trade, get in mind that gaps are in the trade and you will not make mistake. Okay, before I end this today, let me just go back to that GBPUSD to show you that the gap there was as well closed. You can see it here. There was a gap here and the market came down and still cover it before it continue its downward movement. So that's what gaps is all about in Forex. So now that I finished watching this video, that I've tried my possible best to explain it for you, I just want one thing from you in return. Please, I want you to please subscribe to my channel. Just hit that subscription button. Then I want you to please like my video. Then you can comment at the comment section, ask your question, and I promise I will answer all of them for you. All right then, thank you and bye.